So a man wanted me to talk about flipping cars, yeah? Well, it didn't work for me, but just because it didn't work for me, that doesn't mean that it won't work for you. Don't watch my videos and hear me say, flipping cars didn't work for me, and you think to yourself, well, you know what, it didn't work for Jay, so it's probably not gonna work for me. Listen, we're all different. The things that I'm successful at, you might not be successful at, and vice versa. But the thing is, you need to try. You need to try new things. I was unsuccessful at my vending machine business, but I guarantee you, at the same time as me starting my vending machine business, I guarantee you there was some you in England that started a vending machine business and now he's making hundreds of thousands of pounds a year. There's other people probably tried to buy a property and be a landlord. It didn't work out for them, so they just gave up and they just thought, you know what, I'll keep this one property, but I won't buy more properties than that because this landlord thing is not for me. Look at me, I got 6 properties and that. So we're all different. But in terms of the flipping cars thing, I started it during lockdown. I mean, I can't even say I started. Obviously, during lockdown, you couldn't go to no... Could you go to car auctions? I think you could have gone to some, but anyway, where I bought the cars from, I think it was in Bedfordshire or something like that. I done it online. I do remember vaguely going to Enfield though, to view some cars at a live car auction. So yeah, maybe. But yeah, I bought a couple cars off of the BCA at Bedfordshire, but I done it online. I bought a Peugeot 207 and I also bought, I don't know, it was like some sort of like a Citroen C1. It wasn't a Citroen C1, but it was a similar car. And I basically had to sell them at a loss. But if any of you lot are into cars, see, this is the thing, yeah? Take on businesses and start business ventures that you have some prior knowledge in. I'm not a car man. Yeah, I know nothing about cars. Literally, when I bought this Vauxhall Astra the other day, the brand new 2010 Rasclar Vauxhall Astra, the guy said to me, well, don't you want to look in the, like, lift the bonnet up and look at the whatever and that, innit? You see, even at the whatever and that. I know nothing about cars, yeah? But property, I know property, yeah? So, you, man, only really start the car flipping thing if you have some sort of knowledge about cars. Even if you like to mess about with cars or you have a somewhat passion for cars. And what you should also do as well. So, let's say you're going to start a flipping cars business, yeah? Document it. Make videos on YouTube and TikTok. You don't know where it could lead to. If I was you lot as well, start doing car reviews. I said this to someone the other day. You don't need to go and take out no Lamborghini Urus. You don't have to get no fucking Ferrari Spider. You don't have to get a McLaren 765S. You can just do car reviews on average cars, normal cars, your car, your mum's car, your dad's car, your neighbor's car. You don't know where it could lead to in that. So yeah, if you're gonna start a car flipping business and that, I would say document it. But for me, I bought 2 cars, I had to sell them at a loss. Let's say I spent 3 grand. Well, I probably made back 2,700. I had to sell them at a loss. So it didn't go nowhere for me. I bought some, I registered for trade plates. So trade plates are, if you ever driven around and that, you'll see people driving around with like it looks like a white number plate, but the writing or the characters are red. Those are trade plates. I literally threw out the trade plates on Sunday or Saturday when I was clearing out one of my rooms in my original property because I still had some stuff there. So I had to get that. And what I said earlier, 2 minutes ago, about only get involved in businesses that you have knowledge in. So there was a car mechanics that I used to go to get my MOTs done in Tottenham. And that same Peugeot 207, I took it down to Tottenham to get an MOT. And I had the trade plates in the back of the car. And the mechanic who does the MOT said, how come you got like trade plates? Because I think he knew that I was an electrician and that. I said, you know what, yeah, this is actually a car that I bought from the auction. I was going to try and sell it, make some money and that. He said, you said that you've moved up to Northampton, innit? Like, he knows I'm local and that, but he knows I also moved up to Northampton and that. He knows I'm a local man from Edmonton, but he knows that I moved up to Northampton. He said, what we're looking to do is we're looking to open up another garage in Loughborough. I don't even know where that is. I think it might be like near Leicester or somewhere like that. Would you want to invest in it? Because I said to him, somehow he knew that obviously I buy properties as well. He said, if you've got like a spare 20 grand or something like that, would you want to invest in it? And I was like, I'll think about it. And that. Anyway, I never went through with it. Because on the way back, I'm thinking to myself, I know nothing about cars. I'm not going to invest in a business with someone that knows more than me, significantly more than me. I'm just going to be a sleeping partner. I'm just going to be like, okay, yeah. Listen, never invest in a business where someone knows a tremendous amount more than you. You're both better off being dumb in this business than someone that knows a lot more than you, because they could rip you off. They could tell you, things cost this much or whatever and that. And they can lie and deceive you. How can I trust a man that I don't even know like that, when there's people out here who you could get ripped off by your family members, you know? I know someone, they was building a house in another country and their family members was ripping them off. I heard another story. Someone was building a house in Jamaica, and for the first 6 months, the family in Jamaica would send the person over here pictures and that. And after 6 months, they stopped. But they were still requesting money. This dumb person never stopped sending them money. Like when they were, although they stopped sending pictures and that. Anyway, they went out after a few months of them not sending pictures and that. They realized that, they hadn't made no progress since the last photos that they took 4 or 5 months ago at the 6 month mark. Family members will rip you off. People will rip you off. So don't enter no business with anybody that knows significantly more than you, because they can lie and cheat you and deceive you and that. So my journey doing this car flipping thing is very short. Yeah, literally started and ended with 2 cars, but it might work for you. Try it out. But let's say, for example, you want to try something else. I say only go into something that you've got a decent amount of knowledge. Obviously, I don't know everything about building. Well, I don't know everything about plumbing or plastering or laying tiles on the floor and that. But I'm an electrician. I'm in the building trade. You know what I mean? Like, people ain't gonna be able to rip man off like that. So like Alan Sugar said, stick to what you know. That is the realest truth.